What's up, guys? It's your boy Expert, and we have our first Madden Ultimate Team video dropping right here on the YouTube channel as EA has just released a bunch of information for the MUT season for Madden 22, including a new interface, halftime adjustments, the new team captains, and your new MUT Master, which is going to be called something different for Madden 22. And we'll also take a look at some Cowboys that hopefully we'll see on the roster week 1. Now, of course, you know, we have decided to retire from Team No Money Spent, and we'll be full sending for this MUT cycle. I cannot wait for this game to drop late in August, and you do not want to miss a single video here. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so you'll be in the loop whenever we drop new content. But without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, guys, so this is the first thing we need to talk about is the new interface here for the MUT team for Madden 22. As you can see, everything right here on one screen, and I think that's the biggest bonus going into this season versus what we saw in Madden 21 is that you can tell you have unopened packs here. It has all your mission trackers. You can go to every spot that you need to for your Madden Ultimate team. And they just tried to simplify the interface is what they talked about. And I think they did a great job. I don't think the interface was bad for Madden 21, but they found a way to improve it. And that's what we're looking for. Just take that next step to make Ultimate Team better. And I think the guys at EA did a great job. You can look here. The new solos, of course, this is the campaign. You're going to want to do these when the game first comes out. But in your missions, it tells you all the goals that you have right there on the screen. You don't have to click on another screen to find out where you're at in this process. And I think that's amazing. We also see that instead of schemes that they had last year, we're now going to have strategy. So you can put elite passer, West Coast, mind reader, sure tackle, just different things you can put on your offense and defense. That kind of is a change for this one than what we saw in Madden 21. And that's the other thing I love to see about EA is when they find ways to mix the game up so it's not that same mode that we're always used to. It's something we're going to have to learn, we're going to have to grow with. And that brings us to our next slide. It's those halftime adjustments. And this is one I'd like to talk about for a minute. I want to get your guys' opinions in the chat about this. As you see, you can make adjustments in the game. You're going to have time at halftime to kind of go in there with your offense and defense. Maybe you want to change out Patrick Mahomes. You want to maybe activate Tom Brady's, his abilities in the game and take Patrick Mahomes out. Or maybe Devontae Adams, you need to activate his abilities as a wide receiver, or a Tyreek Hill, or take them off, or switch some guys out as maybe something's not working and you need to make an adjustment. This is another layer of Madden that EA has looked at and say, okay, how can we make the game more competitive? How can we make it so guys can make adjustments, try to get back into the game? Maybe you're getting beat. Maybe Patrick Mahomes is not playing well. Or maybe you have Tom Brady in, and now we need to go to a little bit more mobile quarterback with Patrick Mahomes. Your opponent's bringing pressure, and we got to put a different quarterback in. This is where you're going to get that opportunity to halftime. And you're also going to be able to skip this. You don't have to make an adjustment. Maybe you're playing well, you like what's going on the field, and you can keep it as is. But there are going to be times where you want to make a change, lock it in, and try and get better in the second half. And I want y'all's opinion. What do you think about this change for the MUT team for Madden 22? Is this a good thing? Do you think it's just an extra step that maybe is a distraction for you? Or what do you feel about halftime adjustments? For me, I think it's a great addition to the game. If you don't like it, you can just skip it. But maybe you need to make some adjustments as a coach would. Maybe change what you have, your abilities on the field for offense and defense. We'll see from there. Next up, it's the Ultimate Champion. So this used to be called your MUT Master, and last year we had Sam Mills at linebacker as your MUT Master. This year it's going to be different because you're going to get Cam Chancellor, the safety out of Seattle. And as you can see, he has a discounted ability slot. He can play a cornerback. He'll be a 94 overall. You can also see that he'll start in the zone, but the X factor is going to cost you 6 AP. So this is another decision that you're going to have to make. Is 6 AP worth it? And of course, these only apply to your Ultimate Champion. And let's look at our Ultimate Champion. It's Cam Chancellor. I mean, this is an amazing card. Now, he's not going to be able to stay here at this level. As you know, as we get closer and closer to the end of the cycle, 92 speed, 95 acceleration for a safety just not going to work. So he's going to be upgraded at some point. You're going to be able to get this to a 99. He's going to have all those abilities. But I definitely think I'm liking this card to be our MUT Master, especially as a Cowboy theme team, because the Dallas Cowboys don't have a lot of safeties where you look at it and go, okay, that guy can play in the backfield. I think corner-wise, Deion Sanders and guys like that, we feel like we have the corners, but at safety, we're going to need some help, and to have Cam Chancellor is going to play a big role at the strong safety spot. Next up is your team captains. Now, as you look here, you'll be able to upgrade your team captains. Ability slots are going to cost 5 training. Superstar X Factor ability is going to only cost you 10 training. And you're going to be able to take them to 85 to an 89, just 5 training per upgrade, which is good. But we need to look at the team captains. Last year for our team, we took Aeneas Williams at cornerback because we kind of had that same mindset of, you're going to get Deion Sanders for a Cowboys themed team, but who is the other corner that you're going to get? Because that's going to be difficult to get Cowboy Kims with only having Deion Sanders as one of those elite cornerbacks that you can put out there. So who do we go with? So let's take a look at him. First up, John Lynch. Now, you already have a strong safety in Cam Chancellor, but we talked about Cam Chancellor is going to be able to move to cornerback. So I think John Lynch is going to be a top pick for us for our team captain, but let's look at the other 3 because I want you guys in the comments to also tell me who should be the team captain of the 4 guys. John Lynch is one. The next up is going to be Lance Allworth at wide receiver. Now, in your comments, you got to understand, as a Cowboy theme team, where do these positions fit into the roster? You have, at wide receiver, you're going to have a Des Bryant. You're going to have a Michael Irving. You're going to have Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup. You're going to see a lot of different wide receivers for the Dallas Cowboys, and that position may be jam-packed, so maybe we don't go Lance Allworth. Maybe we do. Maybe you feel like this is a card that's going to take us to the next level, but let's look at the other 2. Next up is Shaun Alexander. If you are a Madden head, you know what this card did several Maddens ago. Everybody had a Shaun Alexander. You were running. If you didn't have Shaun Alexander, you were lacking in your backfield. Everybody had this card. He was leveled up. Now, again, let's look at the Cowboys' lineage. You got Emmitt Smith. You have Ezekiel Elliott. You're going to have some players already that you're going to be able to put in the backfield. Does it get too crowded if you take Shaun Alexander? I don't know. Put in the comments why we should take Shaun Alexander versus the other 3 captains. Last up, you got Jack Youngblood, a defensive end here. And this is the other card that we were kind of thinking about, because for the Cowboys, you're going to have DeMarcus Ware, you're going to have DeMarcus Lawrence. But outside of those 2 guys, not a lot of defensive linemen for the Dallas Cowboys. So let me give you expert's opinion. I think the top 2 options for us are going to be either John Lynch at safety, or it's going to be Jack Youngblood here at the defensive end spot. But I'd love to hear your guys' opinion. So please, in the comments, drop who you think we should take. You got John Lynch, you got Lance Allworth, you got Shaun Alexander, and then you got the defensive end, Jack Youngblood. But let's get into the thing that excites me the most, and that's Dallas Cowboys that could see the roster week 1 as Madden drops. Of course, if you have EA Play, August 12th, you're going to get 10 hours, and you want to make sure you get EA Play because there are some things that you're going to be able to do, and we'll talk about that right at the very end, that you will not be able to do once the game drops, so you want to get this game a little early. First up, we talked about him, Ezekiel Elliott. He's going to be one of the first loyalty packs that you get. Every single team will have an 82 overall card. You'll be able to pick one. Of course, we're going to take the Cowboy. It's going to be Ezekiel Elliott, so we're going to have a running back already on the roster, which is why I said maybe Shaun Alexander not the best pick. Next up, it's my guy, Jalen Smith. I know this guy in real life. He gets a lot of negative energy, but this is a guy I love in the Madden Ultimate Team. He played well for us last year until we saw that late in the cycle he didn't get the upgrade. We thought he was going to get. But he's going to start on the roster. Love seeing this card. Jalen Smith, one of the first cards we're going to try and get here for the Ultimate Team. Next up, Micah Parsons. If you guys have been watching the streams over on Facebook, which the link for the Facebook channel will be in the description. Make sure you click on that and follow the channel over there so you know when we go live to play some Madden. But you saw the 99 Micah Parsons that we have. This guy's an absolute beast, and I think he's going to have a great year, which is going to kind of force EA to build this guy up. I look forward to seeing what they do with Micah Parsons. He's going to be a big addition. Next up, Zach Martin. You know he's the anchor to that Dallas Cowboy roster, and we're going to try and put him in that lineup the very first day. As you see him here, 87 strength, 87 awareness. Now, you know he's going to get built up. Last year, he also got a power-up card, as well as you could level him all the way up, I believe, to a 99 as well. But this is definitely going to be one of the spots on the roster we're going to have locked up, is going to be at that right guard position with Zach Martin. Now, this next card, my favorite card in the Ultimate Team, and I pray that EA takes care of this guy, because Deion Sanders in Madden 21, I always felt like at the end of the year, like maybe the card didn't play to his ability, because this is a monster corner. This is the greatest cornerback of all time, and it's not even close. There's Deion Sanders, and then there's the rest of the people that play cornerback. We can debate that all day long. I will never change my opinion on that. This is a guy that locked up one side of your football field and rolled everything to the other side. He is going to take your best wide receiver, whether it was Michael Irvin when he was in San Fran, or Jerry Rice when he was in Dallas, or with Washington. I mean, this is a guy that played well his entire career, and we are going to make sure we get him day one. He is going to be the #1 target for us for our theme team. Now, we talked a little bit about EA Play, and this is what I was talking about. So if you don't have EA Play, you need to get the 1-month subscription. If you have not purchased Madden, you get a 10% discount if you have EA Play as well off of Madden 22. But this content is going to end August 20th, which is the day that Madden drops. So you want to make sure you have enough time to get these challenges done, because they're going to go away and you're not going to be able to get these rewards. And one of the rewards is you're going to get the Cover Athlete Power Up Fantasy Pack. You're going to get exclusive Power Up art. You're going to get Elite 80 overall wide receiver fantasy pack, and you're going to get 1,500 coins, which is crucial to start the season with. So make sure you pay that $4.99, get EA Play, get these challenges done, and be ready for Madden 22. Of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap on that notification bell, as we're going to be dropping content, and we're going to let you guys help make decisions for the theme team as we go forward in Madden 22. Until next time, it's your boy Expert, and I'm out.